Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. So please do your own research before doing anything, of course. For today, we will be going over pretty much everything that I will be looking for. So maybe like some end of day swings. That's what I'll be trying to target into. So, all right, let's see here. I gotta pull up pretty much everything as well, so give me one moment. And yeah, I did see that we had a couple decent plays. Hold on, give me one moment. I have to tell the team we're on live and all that good stuff before we get started here. Yo, what's up everyone? Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Yo, Tony, what's up, man? Long time no see, it seems like, bro. Let's see. I think we are on live on the YT too. So give me one moment. Give me one moment. So as we're just getting started with this stream here. All right, one more alert. Oh yeah, baby, we're on. All right, so as for right now, obviously we're gonna go over Nike first since we're already on it. Clear gap down, no consolidation. We did end up going up, almost touching our end balance, and then if we do continue, 55.72 and then that 56.98. That's what I can see there, which is on Nike. Yo, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? Been hitting futures, dude. Fire, man. Hope that's been going well for you, bro. ONDS. All right, cool. I honestly want to go over SOFI too, so we're gonna go over that. Q's, SPY, Tesla. So we just did Nike. ONDS. Let me take a look here. Okay, so that's what, tomorrow? So what, today is Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, yeah, let's take a look here. All right, so honestly, let's go to a weekly chart. I do see something on that 24-hour chart too as well. Hold on, let me see here. I gotta change this song. I don't like that song. All right. All right, this is what I like here. So this is going to be more of a range rather than a box. So before you say anything, I understand this is just a little range here. I'm liking the upside, especially if we can get above that little level. We still got a lot of empty space up to that 1351. A little gap here to that 1246. If we end up rejecting, you can see it's going back down to this 969 level. So that's the only thing that I would have to be careful on. But yeah, there is a little bit more upside, which I do like. So it doesn't look too bad. Picked up some SoFi call. Dude, honestly, for SOFI, which is crazy. All right, so this is what I see here. Hold on, give me a moment. And this right here is going to be another little range rather than a box here. And as you can see, so this is pretty much that make it or break it spot. So I can see if we stay inside the box, this is going to be like a crazy bounce, or it could be a crazy bounce. Trying to go back up. That's what I can see. But I will say there is a lot of empty space that we did not fill yet. See that clear gap up right here? No consolidation. If we scroll over, we still got a chance to break under that box. So if we do, I do like the downside. But if we stay inside this wall here, like how it is now, then I would expect some sort of bounce. But yeah, there is empty space there. SOFI. I feel like this is what the only one that moved today. So yeah, that's what I can see. That's on SOFI. Yo, Stavros, thanks for sharing the live stream. Hopefully I'm saying your guys' name right. All right, 1 second here. What do I think about Lulu? And tomorrow, hold on. What do we got tomorrow? We got, let's see here. So tomorrow is Wednesday, the 18th here. So, man, we got, man, let's go ahead and look at this list here. We got PPI, 8:30 a.m. We have FOMC statements, 2 p.m. and then press conference at 2:30 Eastern time. So man, yeah, we got a lot of news for tomorrow. So got to be very careful. If I swing something, it's going to be more of a smaller trade, but it looks like we might end up getting a couple hits or so. So we'll see how things play out. All right, now let's take a look. Yo, 10K Blake, thanks for reposting stream, bro. Appreciate it. All right, if you have any requests, go ahead and drop those in the comments. I know we didn't go over the cues. We did. I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna leave this one up. Hold on, give me a second here. I'm gonna pull up a couple other of these charts here. Lulu earnings. Yep, I got you, bro. Yeah, we can definitely take a look there. I got you. 1 second here. Just pulling up a couple other of these. Hold on. I'm pulling up this earnings hub to see what other earnings plays that we do have. All right, so today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So before open tomorrow, or after close today, we got Lulu, we got DocuSign. Tomorrow we got Macy's. All right, yeah, we got a couple ones we got to look at for sure. All right, we'll take a look at Lulu as well. Lulu. What else you guys want to look at? You could go ahead and drop those in the comments. I already have a list that I want to look at regardless, but. All right, so Lulu, and then we'll go over the cues and SPY and Tesla, all that good stuff. So it looks like. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, I understand what I had here. Okay. So I like the empty space below us. It looks like we got another pocket on this downside. As you can see here, what I like to focus on. So just like today, we have empty space, clear gap up, no consolidation. We break under. I want to see if we can hit down to that at least 141 and then 119 level. Obviously, there's going to be, let's see what the upside looks like. So yeah, upside, pretty much same thing. I mean, that's if we do want to go up. Let me see, maybe a 2-hour chart would be decent. 2-hour, no, 4-hour looks better. I probably won't take this one just because I see a couple other setups that I'm liking. But yeah, you can see we do got empty space of that 166 if we do want to get that continuation there. So yeah, that's on that 2-hour time frame. Right now we're just stuck in that box. But yeah, that's on Lulu. That's what I can see, which doesn't look too bad. So just like all these same exact trades, yes, we ended up chopping. We had a couple decent entries, decent plays, clear gap down. You can see what happened on IWM. We broke above, targeting into that little empty space. Boom, clear gap down, no consolidation. Want us to break through this wall, and then you can see what happened just today here. So same exact plays. You can see how we call out plays, and if they hit, they hit. If they don't, that's perfectly fine. Well, yeah, that's it. All right, so that's there. Now let's take a look at the cues, and then I'm gonna pull up all these other trades and stocks that I was also looking at a little bit earlier this morning. So I'm not sure if anyone's watched my stream here, but for tomorrow. So yes, there's some upside here. I'm pretty much just gonna tweak that up in the morning. Of course, there is empty space here, which looks good. So that's what I could see. Also, we did end up building some structure. Yo, B, what's up? Good to see you. Do you think IWM will continue? All right, after this one, we will go over IWM as well. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second. So yeah, we got a nice top bottom box here. Empty space is under us here. So under the 602, if we get that continuation, can see down to that 599, which looks good. So not a bad little play. If we can get there, we got that little clean, nice little gap. So under that 602, kind of want to see if we can drop down to that 599. So it actually looks pretty decent there. Let's go, let's go. Yep, so that's on the cues there. So kind of like the same play. Obviously upside, we go into the empty space upside. You know, works pretty much both ways. Obviously we're just in that box, so gonna just wait that one out. All right, IWM. Let's see here. Yo, Jays, what's up, dude? Man, if we do want to drop, that'll be nice. Omar, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Hope you all having a good day today. All right, hold on. So in IWM, this is what we had here today. As you can see, we did not hit that 252. But yeah, we had this clear gap down, no consolidation. Literally same little play here. You can literally see how we called it out. I'll go ahead and leak how we call out a lot of these plays. So you can see IWM calls where we pretty much were, and then yeah, we had that break above, and as you can see here, we ended up going up, touching this first TP. We were going up, and then imbalance just took over. As of right now, we actually didn't get a 4-hour close. So if it does want to happen, I do want to stay up to that 252 range so we can finish that move. And then under us, we got a couple empty space moves to this downside. I'm going to be honest here. So this is something that also looks decent here. So I get it. This isn't like a crazy move, nothing, you know, too wild. But we got a nice box here. Under that 249 level, if we end up getting a continuation, I want to see down to this 247. So basically a little clean gap up here, no consolidation, and then we break through that. There's this empty space here, which looks good. So not a bad little play there. So yeah, just like every day in the Discord, literally same exact trade, same exact plays. As for today, we had what, those two little plays that ended up doing really nice, and then we ended up chopping after that. So, and you can see for yourself what ended up happening, just like on the cues. If it'll load, that would be great. But yeah, we kind of just went back and forth, back and forth. This is something that I didn't really want to touch, be a part of. So some days may be boring. So today was, we had a couple plays, whatever, and then it got boring, right? So looks like we're betting a lot more consolidation. Hopefully we get those nice little moves. All right, so let me see here. Yo, what's up, bro? SOFI, yes, sir, man. We can definitely go over that. No worries. So SOFI, so obviously everyone knows about Nike. If we hit that empty space, more of a room. All right, so on SOFI, this is what I have here, right? So yes, we have empty space under us. Like that's very self-explanatory. Clean, beautiful gap up, no consolidation. We have a POTTERBOX, more of a range though. So before you say anything, I get it, more of a range. But if we can get like a 24-hour close underneath our wall, that 1691, there is a beautiful pocket down to that 1544. So I want to see how this will close end of day. So if we're outside of our box, looks good. But if we stay here, you can see we're buyers taking that control, and it's getting a nice little bounce there. So got to be very careful with that. We'll see how things will play out. All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 moment here. What else do we got? So I want to look at some more swings here. So obviously we went over the day trades, what we're looking at. We got Macy's for tomorrow. We got, hold on, DocuSign. This is right after market closes. What else? So we already did Lulu. We got OKLO. Let's see if we got any decent setups. Meta down. All right, cool. We'll take a look there. I got you. Good to see you guys and gals. We just did SOFI, I believe. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if any of these are worth it. Let me see what we got here first. Let's take a look. I'm not sure what I have here. All right, there's some crazy empty space. It might have done this on a weekly. Ooh, okay. All right, so obviously we're at this like pretty much a bounce spot here, but we do got empty space under us. So what I could see is under this 1652, there's a move down to that 1351. So not a bad little play. We do got empty space here. That is under us down to that 1351. You see we got this clean little gap up here. No consolidation. So could be a bounce spot, but yeah, if we flush, I want to see down to that 1341. OKLO is killing me. Let's see why. What do we got here? Will I be swinging this? Let me see. Probably not. Probably not. I'll be honest. I just don't. I really don't like the setup here. I get it. Yes, we got empty space here. Also, I do see that there's this nice little POTTERBOX. Or it's not really a POTTERBOX, more of a range here. And then underneath this wall, under this 49.90, if we get that nice clean gap under us, we got some empty space, which is down to this 24.01. So not a bad little move if we can get it. But yeah, right now, I just don't like that move. Obviously, we could end up dropping down. But yeah, that's what I can see. All right, cool. And yes, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'll give me some more water. So 1 second here. If you have any requests, you can drop those in the comments. If you don't have any requests, no worries. I will be going over a few more charts that we'll be looking at for the end of the day. And then we'll take a look at meta as well. So that'll be on the list. All right. So yes, give me 1 second here, guys and gals. If you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. If you don't want to join, no worries. But yeah, you can scroll up. You can talk to the free members, talk to the VIP members, see what we do here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, meta doesn't look too bad. We'll go over that right after I get back. All right, 1 second here. Just please do your own research before doing anything, of course. What's up, everyone? I'm back. All right, so let me see here. Yo, AJ, what's up, man? Calls or puts? It really depends on the stock that I'm using or the stock that I'm trying to play here. For this one, I do see something here. Dang, that 2 hour actually looks really good. I do see. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me see. Let's see. I think the 1 hour box looks a little bit better. So we gotta pull it down just a bit here. All right, yeah, we got empty space, which is under us. This doesn't look too bad. And no, I'm not telling anyone to buy anything or do anything, so just please do your research, of course. Dang. On that 622, there is a move down to the 613, which doesn't look too bad. What I would like to see is if we get this nice little clean break outside of this consolidation. You can see that we got a nice pocket here, which I would like for this downside. But as you can see, we're in this box right now. So POTTERBOX, you can see this bottom level, this bottom wall. This is where buyers have control. So if buyers press this price up, can see price pushing up to at least the 627. But right now, hopefully at the end of the day, so we got like what, 40 minutes or so to figure out if Meta wants to drop or stay in the box there. So if we're in the box, I probably won't take it. If we break outside the wall, then I'll see what's up with it. So that is on Meta, which doesn't look too bad. All right, let me see here. Let's see here. 1 second, sending a couple messages. Yo, AJ, what's up, dude? Yeah, I got you, man. No worries. We'll pull that up. All right. All right, perfect. All right, so yeah, that's on Meta. We did that. Now let's keep on going. We got to look at NVDA. Let's take a look here. And hold on. Let's see if we can break this one down here. Okay, so we'll go ahead. This is literally the same play that I've been liking for this entire time. And what I mean by that is we got empty space here. So yes, we got this clear gap down, no consolidation. This is what I would like to the upside. And then yes, right above this 186 level, this 186 range, what I would want to see is us breaking through that consolidation level to try. And yes, I mean try. Obviously, this may not happen. But I want us to go into this empty space if we can. So yes, we got this clear, beautiful gap down there that I would love for us to go into. And then yes, for the downside. So I had something here. As you can see, we kind of chopped here today again. So whenever we want to get a press down. So everything in the Discord, same exact thing. But as for this, we got a little bit of a pocket here. So I want to see under this 181. See if we can target down to this 180. So a little clean gap there. We got a nice little area consolidation, which I do like. So yeah, that's what I can see there. And then if I wanted to, let me see. We can go ahead and break this one down too as well. So I see that on this 30-minute chart, we got some empty space here. So basically see this pocket here of that 183. Personally, I want to see if we could target up to this 185. Which looks good. So not a bad move. Not a bad move at all. You can see we got this clean little gap down there. Hopefully we get that nice break above. Right now we're just sitting in consolidation. And what does that mean for me? If we sit in consolidation, absolutely nothing. So I don't like to force trades. Obviously, I'm only going to trade if we don't have consolidation. You can see the ones that we had today, how we called those out. Little moves, empty space. So same thing there. All right, now let's keep on going. Let's pull up a couple other these stocks, these trades here. Yo, Daz, what's up? Yes, sir, man. Hold on. So JPM, we can definitely take a look there. Let me see what else we got. Meta. All right, cool. Let me see your 24-hour time frame. All right, one second. So DocuSign, looks like we do have a move here. What website do I use? So yeah, this is TradingView. TradingView is how I go over all of my analysis before I get into a trade. So yeah, TradingView. Other people, use other things like wealth charts. Wealth charts I do like as well. But at least for me, TradingView is pretty nice. I do have those from the regular time frame to that extended time frame. All right, so yep, empty space right above us here. So nice little entry above if we can get that nice continuation, not too bad. Looks really good. So right now, we do got a pocket above us. Clean, beautiful gap down. So if we do end up getting that continuation, want to see up to that 55.85, which honestly doesn't look too bad. So I'll leave this one up. Not terrible. I wish we were outside of our box though, which looks good. All right, so oops, not me to do that. What is that? All right, JPM. What else do we got to look at? Yo, I know. What's up, bro? ANET. We did Meta. Let me see it. SIDU. Yo, what's up, bro? All right, cool. Let me see. JPM. Let's go to a higher time frame. Let's break this one down. So on a higher time frame, as you can see, I don't really like this setup, only because we're in a bit of chop there. So if we go to a lower time frame, I could definitely, break it down some. I can see the bigger picture, see what's actually going on, and I do see a lot of chop going on in between these two levels, these two trades. The only thing that I like, that I wouldn't mind taking, is this empty space above us. So you can easily see that. Got a little box there. Oh, I like that change of that background color. It was really soothing to my eyes. All right, anyways, above that 294, there is this nice little play up to that 299. So that's what I can see, which doesn't look too bad. That's if we do want to get there. And then let me see here. ANET. We got, hold on. That weekly chart doesn't look too bad. So the weekly chart looks a little bit better. Yes, there's a pocket here. Yo, Josh, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. All right, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure my charts. I was like, yo, my charts looked so weird. It was on the regular trading hours. I was like, yeah, that didn't look right, literally at all. So above that 141, what I can see is if we can get above there, we got to move up to that 157. So That's what I like. That's what I would want to see if we can get there. But yeah, as of right now, we're just inside this Potter box, so a lot of range. I feel like once FOMC is, you know, done, we'll get a lot of moves. So we'll see how that plays out, which doesn't look too bad. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I will be getting off now. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. I will be on live tomorrow morning for that live. So make sure to join that if you'd like. If you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can see what we do here. You can scroll through. And yeah, you can see pretty much all those traits that we have. Yo, Carlos, what's up? Yeah, I got you. CLSK. Let's do it, man. All right, let's see. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of it. All right, like I said, this one is going to be more of a range rather than anything, just because we're in a big amount of chop. Personally, I like above that 1131 up to that 1322. So there is a pocket there on that 24-hour time frame. So if we end up getting that break above, I wouldn't mind this empty space here. So not too bad. We'd like to see how that plays out. But other than that, yes, guys and gals, I will be in the Discord. I got a lot of things to type out. So yes, I'll either see you inside the Discord or at my next live stream tomorrow. So yes, have a blessed one, guys. See you all soon, either in the chat or in my next stream. Have a blessed one, everyone. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.